Hello everyone, welcome back to the Maths Zone here at Dangrove Primary School. We have a very special guest today. It's Miss Canby.
Hello.
Welcome to you. And we're going to play a game called Tip and Turn. And for this you're going to need a piece of paper and a pen and 2 dice. And I'm going to hand over to the very capable Miss Canby to explain how to play it.
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is set a target number. So, for example, we will have the target number 30.
Yep.
So you write that on your piece of paper, like that. And the aim of the game is to get to the number 30. If you go over it, then you'll lose. And you can also try and push your partner to go over the number 30 so that they lose and you'll win the game. And the way you do this is, first a player will roll the dice. So Mr. Davis, would you like to go first?
Okay, thank you. So this will be just a demonstration for everybody. So I roll the dice, yeah.
So you're only allowed to roll the dice once. This is the only time in the game that you'll roll the dice. So Mr. Davis got a 5 and a 2, which is 7. So he would have then written the number 7 down on his piece of paper. And when it's my turn, I am only allowed to tip one of the die, and I can have a look to see which numbers I want to turn it onto. So because we've got 7, I might turn it onto a bigger number maybe. Actually, I'll go for 4. So that will give me 7 plus 4, which is 11. So I'll write the number 11 down, and that's how you play. And then eventually, when you get to a bigger number, it's trying to push your partner over the number 30.
All trying to get exactly 30, yeah. So I think we might actually give it a go. Would you like to start with the roller?
Thank you. So I got 6 and 2, which gives me 8. So should I write that down?
Yes, please. Okay, so I can't roll the dice, but I can tip them over. So we're a long way from 30, so I'm going to add a slightly bigger number. I think I'm going to add the 4. Just move it over a little bit. So I've turned it over onto a 4. So I add 4 to the 8. And that means the new total is 12. Okay, so it's Miss Canby's go. It's your turn to tip the dice.
Have a good look as well. I might add a smaller number, so I'm trying to think if I could tip you over on your turn. If I add a bigger number, I might be able to tip you as well. Okay, I'm going to add a bigger number. I'm going to go 12 plus 6, which is 18. So I'll write down 18 on my piece of paper.
So the idea of the game is that you practice adding single-digit numbers to 1 or 2-digit numbers. So you're practicing your addition skills as you're playing the game. Okay, so we're 18. I think I'm just going to tip this dice over onto a 2. So 18 add 2 is 20. Now we're starting to get nearer to our target number, so we have to be careful.
Okay. There's only 10 left to get to 30, so let's see how I can tip you over the 30.
Or keep it so that I can't get 30. I mean, you could go for a lower number.
I could go for a low number. That's very true. I'm going to go for a very low number. 1.
So you've got a 1, so 20 add 1.
See, because then even if you do a higher number, hopefully you can't tip me over. I'm going to do, that's 20 plus 1, which is 21. I'll write that down.
Right, now I might copy Miss Canby's strategy, which is adding a single-digit number, because we're getting closer to 30. So I'm going to tip this dice over and also only add a 1 to make the new total 22, which is 8 away from 30.
Okay, I can't have just one anymore because they're both showing. I have 2, gives me 24. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. It's okay. I'm gonna risk it with a high number. I'm gonna go with 5, which gives us 27.
Okay.
And I feel like it's not a good move.
So there's a little record of the addition that we've been doing so far. So I've now got to try and get to 30. I think, being a kind person, I am going to just tip it over. Oh no, I could do a 1. Yeah, let's do this. I'll do a 1 to make it 28. Now.
Okay. I'll do a 2 and turn it into 30.
That's it, and well done, Miss Candy, she's won the game. So we could play a second game, which is the alternative version of this, which is where you do subtraction, and you choose a smaller target number, say like 7, and the starting number would be 50, and you play exactly the same way, except for the fact that you're subtracting each time. But that's tip and turn. Thank you very much, Miss Candy, for coming in. You've been a very, very nice guest in the maths. So we'll have a look at that and see what we think.